Or maybe something very earthen.
Or
maybe
wait,
a
you're
cure
right.
for my old person, maybe, yeah.
That's a third objective at this point.
No,
Sorry, I don't.
mean, it's not my. She taps her fingers here. Not my first, sorry, but the second.
Oh no, fine. I'm not shouting at you. I'm shouting at him.
Oh, okay.
Jin's just kind of chuckling to himself.
Jin, so you care more about a little bit of fancy dirt than you do about my life. Oh, thank you very much. I see where.
Have you met me? I'm the naturey guy. Of course I do.
I am technically a part of.
Don't worry. We'll fix your problem before anything else. Well, I will try to.
Okay, so your uncle might be able to fix it or know who can?
5 or 10 lines of dialogue ago, Haley got an idea and left you guys. Yes, you turn back to Haley to ask if, like, oh, your uncle can help, and she's like, book, 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 like missing air quotations right her, not there.
Oh,
The rest of you guys would see Haley have walked over to Eva. Miss Eva? What is it, Haley? I think we have other. She gestures at Roma. Things to discuss. No, but I mean, yeah, but I just had a quick question. Is your violin magic? No. Oh. Why? Well, I mean, you guys saw it yesterday. Song and things like that is impactful, literally impactful here in the White Breath. So I was wondering if maybe. What is it, Haley? Can I borrow your violin? I don't know. It's rather. She thinks about it for a second. Stops, goes, stops, goes. Those curious for a quick snippet of her mind might roll an insight check. Up to you.
Sure.
yeah. I'm nosy.
Insight.
If I have a guidance.
Yeah,
This
go
bad
Okay,
boy
well-
on.
What can you do?
Do better. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Do
This is not really a deception, so just roll straight crit. Huh?
Oh my god!
It wouldn't have mattered in the first place, I guess. Okay,
Oh
so
my
you
God.
succeed.
Hold on. Yeah. What the hell? Woo!
You guys could see the conflict
She's
in
caving.
Eva's mind. Like, she's like, it's important to me. It's sentimental. Then she's like, is it though?
Oh.
No, it is. But maybe not, right? How much do we trust him? Like, you could see immediately, like, the conflict rise through her. Wondering how much value she places in this object of her past. I'd rather put a hand on her shoulder, though. She might be able to put it to good tactical use, Eva. And that's all she needed to hear. Fair point.
Excuse.
Bingo. Fair point.
Validation.
Do not lose this, Haley. I won't, I promise. If I do lose it, then I'll look for this before I find my own harp. Promise. Promise. Crouches down. Begins, like, doffing the case that holds her violin. But before she begins to hand over to Haley, Haley goes out to reach it, and then she pulls it back. And then Eva pulls up her other hand. Pinky promise.
Precious.
Pinky promise. They pinky
Now
promise,
Eva can cut off her
shake,
hand.
and then she hands it over. Mind if I? By all means. We're not exactly a quiet company. Looks at Atticus and Declan and Jin
Yeah.
and all that.
I know I'm very loud.
Yeah, but we got number and strength.
Yeah, that part.
But do try to help Roma with her situation. Haley's already busting out the case, plays a few like notes on the violin. Tuned perfectly. Well, it's
She
mine,
plays
so of
this.
course it is.
That's how she does it on a violin.
We're locking in.
Kind of adorable.
She puts the case back and turns on her heel, going back to you, Roma, having not been aware of you calling after her at all. To the point where you're like, oh, like she turns around, you're like there, like she's like, oh, hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I got distracted.
It's fine. I got distracted too, shouting at Jin.
Yeah, we were being kind of dummy, sir.
What are you planning with the violin?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out next fight. Might not do anything, but maybe it will. I have faith it will, in fact, and that's what matters.
She's gonna control Roma's body like a puppet. Roma can't move it, but
If that
I
burns
feel
through
funny
10
dance.
rounds, then yeah, that would be a pretty fast way of getting rid of the 1 minute that is owed.
Roma's going to be so keen to get out of this fucking swamp. She's never going back into nature again.
You guys are gonna get jumped by a bunch of rat kid, and then that's when the 1 round of the whole person is as they're jumping you.
Oh my god.
Oh, I see the crone just being a fucking a prankster about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Devious. Little diva.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be 10 consecutive rounds. It's just 10 rounds.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so she could split it up. She could do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. She could do 10 ones if she wanted to.
She could just interrupt her casting or something.
Basically, yeah. Well, I mean, she doesn't have
hate that.
spells, fortunately. So.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
I hate that
That's
more
really
than just like, 10 rounds in a row.
Yeah, no, it's 1 whole minute. 1 minute.
Imagine she just like saved. She used all of it, but like the last 6 seconds, and then you have to go the rest of the campaign being like, when the fuck is the 6 seconds gonna kick in?
I will say,
Rest of the campaign, we're gonna kill her.
Get up to Deathwing. That would be a real good time.
Thank God.
Anyways, so yes, continue on. The violin is not magic in the first place, but as you guys have seen, force of will is enough to affect things here. Maybe not like to like a reality is what I want it to be, like Thanos style, but the Blight Breath block specifically seems to be affected by song and things like that, so it might help. It might. You guys continue your travel. On the sideline, Eva does pull Mercer, not away from Aurelia, but they do have a bit of a private convo. Actually, wait. Eva has message. She doesn't need to have any verbal convo with people able to eavesdrop. You guys see Eva continuously pointing at Mercer, which you guys know is her messaging him. There you go. There you guys go. You guys continue your travels though, but unable to hear that conversation. As you guys travel through the shoreline of Blight Breath Bog, it's pretty quiet, aside from the continuous din of swamp life. Every now and again, you guys hear the the glass or ceramic sounds of what you assume were the fish, the spectral fish earlier. Not near you, just down the distance, so they're just sort of swimming about, vibing, chilling. As you continue your travel, Dahlia, this reminds you of a little bit of home. More than a little bit of home. The swampish environment reminds you a bit of home. You apparently being one of the quote-unquote most normal-looking denizens, or relate to one of the denizens here in the Betwixt, is also makes you feel a bit like home. You guys keep walking and talking and yapping and da-da-da-da-da-da. Still having not grilled Badger on his things there, but that's for later. That's for later, right? But nonetheless, though, you begin getting a bit lost in thought. Traveling with such a notable caravan in the swamp reminds you of this one other time. So long ago. Reminds you of probably one of the first, maybe not one of the first, but one of the initial few times where Lotravu really saved your ass. You thought about asking Blackbear about Lotravu, but some of the questions he just simply couldn't answer, leaving you with a Lotravu in and on your mind. You think back to one of those early times. So, about one of those early times. My friends, we are doing a flashback sequence.
Oh.
Dahlia, this was a time wherein you and some of your tribe's members had gone out towards the direction of Makar, to do some trading. Light stuff, really, but, necessary stuff.
Gotta be done.
Gotta be done. Your tribe's members left you with the gang of goblins while they went to go talk to the goblin boss. Negotiation and things like that. Here, I'll even draw this handy dandy cart. Boom. Oh, that is not the right tool. Boom. It's a cart with places to put mounts and things like that. Easy.
Easy.
Place yourself on said box. And then a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. 5. Let's see here. Let's put them. Actually, why am I putting these around? You guys should put them around. Oh wait, I need to take.
Are we playing the little goblins?
You guys are playing the goblins.
Can I use Local Boost token instead of Dahlia's since it's a different
use
time?
Dahlia's. Use Dahlia's.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is controlled by Alec. We're just going alphabetical order.
I see.
Alec, Cop. There you go, Cop. That one's controlled by you. Fred. That one's controlled by you. Wait, no, we're not Kirsty. It'll be Garth. G for Garth. Garth. And then
Me, the Garth boy.
Kirsty. All right, so you guys are in control of this.
Hey, try me.
You guys are in control of these goblins. But wait, there's more. Dahlia, you're left alone with these 5 goblins. They're probably not gonna jump you. Between them and only their boss versus you and the 2 other tribes members, you think you guys would probably win. That being said, you don't get close to them. That's why you're sitting on top of the cargo. No one's gonna ambush you up here. But, they're doing whatever. They're just sort of minding their own business, waiting for this to be over with, and then they can get on their merry way back to Makar, or at least the outreaches of it, when suddenly you hear something.
No.
Actually, I'll shrink down the size of this. We'll take it like height 20. There you go. It's a bit smaller. You dun dun dun.
Oh god, it's a predator.
Dun dun.
It's just a bunch of wild boars.
Pigs.
Big boar.
Okay, I have this. God damn! I didn't set up these right. There, give me a second.
Oink.
Go ahead.
It's the pigs.
They're frozen pigs, so we have to fight ice
So I
pigs.
told you guys, wait, there's more. You guys will also be controlling one of the boars.
Let's go!
So boar for Alec,
Oh my
boar for
God.
Cop.
If we change the names on the goblin token, we'll change it for everybody.
It shouldn't. That's why I had to unassign it from any sheet. It was assigned before, but
Perfect.
it shouldn't be assigned now.
Garthlin. There we go.
Did I already do this one? I did this one. Wait, that one's Garth. Wait, fuck. Who did
You
I
have
select?
given me control of
Alec.
a boar. Thank you.
Alec, Cop, Fred. That's right. From that fucking alphabet, and then Kirsty. All right, so this is one of those times. Oh, actually, one thing, and I will disclose it to everyone except you, Nina. So I will mute you.
Oh, what the
What
hell?
different you?
Oh no.
All right, she is server deafened. I think she can still talk though, which is weird. I digress though.
Yep.
So, I would say to you guys, because this is her flashback sequence again. I'll talk more about the flashback stuff later. But for specifically this flashback sequence, this is when, this is a time, Lotrevu saved Dahlia, meaning she is fair game to kill in her own backstory. You guys all know that.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'll undeafen her now.
Okay.
All right, we're all back. So this is a flashback sequence for Dahlia. Hopefully, only the first one of many. And in this time, I will coordinate with you guys a bit, not too much to the point where it's spoilery, obviously, but I will coordinate with you guys a bit ahead as to what do we want to talk about in your flashback. And this time, we're talking about Dahlia and Lotrevu.
Fucking
Okay.
living.
Yippee!
and you guys all get to be the fun. You guys get to play both sides.
We get to play like 2 of 3 different sides. This is great.
Yeah. So Dahlia is being ran by Nina, obviously, and I'm playing Big Boar. This boar, as I will click. Actually, here, you guys can see it when I put it on initiative. This boar is a hobbled giant boar, so it actually is. It's been through a lot, so it is actually slower. It only has a 20-foot movement speed.
Well, it's still
But
a
he's
big
also-
bitch.
But he's still a big bitch, exactly. He's still a big bitch. He's still a big bitch. So, Nina, for all intents and purposes, this is Dahlia when she's level like 0 or 1. I'll say 0 because it's one of the earlier times. So you have basically the default ass actions. For simplicity's sake, we will use your actual stats, even though you wouldn't have grown into your strength and constitution yet. Just for simplicity's sake.
Okay.
But you have a -1 prof. Or in the sense that you have a 2 prof. You have 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so -1 from what you're currently at, which is 3. So you have 2 prof. So just a little.
I can't manually change that temporarily, can I?
You can, I believe. Go to the cog section on the top right, and then I think it's like there should be saying something about proficiency.
Okay, I'm just opening it. It's just taking a minute.
Yeah, so go to the cog. I opened up the sheet or a sheet. You go
I
to the
see
cog
here.
section, and then on the
Yeah.
right side, you see proficiency bonus. You can change that to custom. It should say by level right now, but you can change that to custom, and then just set that to 2, and then just don't forget to change it off later.
Level custom
2.
2.
And then that'll affect everything else.
Just quickly
Perfect.
as well, is there
Oh, I forgot to give you guys the sheets.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, yeah. I was just about to-
The sheets. That would be pretty important, wouldn't it?
Just guess.
Dankeschön.
All right, and then there is the goblin sheet, and there is the boar sheet in alphabetical order.
Goblin. Lord.
Boar.
Gaborin.
Boar. Yep.
Gaborin.
It's gonna be weird playing creatures that only have 1 attack and that much on the sheet.
Man, I wonder what I'm gonna do this turn.
Oh,
I
one
wonder.
other thing for the goblin side. So let me open my notes here. Your first hit, keyword hit, not attack, hit. You guys have a toxin applied to it. It does a D4 and it causes a poison, a Constitution save, or be poisoned for 1 minute. Only on your first hit though, so. I don't know how to say it, like use it wisely. I don't know. Yeah, don't really get to pick it, but
so
Go
we're
ahead and
all
play
gonna
your
attack
ready.
Dahlia until she's poisoned, right? That's for shorter long rest. He can really check attack velocity.
I have to remember to click off all these various things. Like I wouldn't have dueling.
Yeah, if you want,
I
we can
just-
just do reverse math on it and stuff like that. It's whatever.
I just clicked them off. It's easier. It's just a button, and then I would have my sickle at this point. I would imagine.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes,
but I wouldn't be
you
able
would.
to use wisdom. I'd have to use my dex. Okay. Just I have 2 buttons for that as well.
Yeah. So, all of you guys, please roll me your 2 initiatives. One for your goblin side and one for your boar side.
Oh, this is gonna get messy real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Let me change the music. What's some fun swamp music? Swamp combat. Oh, it's all set to GM. So it's
yeah, I was
fine.
about to say.
You guys can change that to the rolls went through anyways, and it shows on the turnover, so I don't really care. But yeah, you guys can just change that off of.
Can anyone
Yeah.
see my 17.14?
Yes.
I see it. Oh wait, no, wait.
I also
Right,
see
because
it.
you guys all have the sheet,
Yes.
so that means you guys also see the GM rolls from the sheet.
Oh, really?
I think so. You guys can see his 17.14 roll, or you can only see the or do
The
you guys
sheets
only
on my
see
end are both
the-
set to public.
Because someone probably changed it, that's why.
They are now, yeah.
That's
in
fine,
the
that's fine.
order- okay, it doesn't matter, as long as you can see it.
Yeah, it's already entered into the turn order. What's some fun swamp combat music? It's fun swamp
Right.
combat
I've
music.
got core and goblin. That's
You know
Oh,
what?
Core and
mine.
There's this
Garth and
song I
Gorf.
encountered while I
Yeah.
was looking
at
out
the
for my
bottom of the
one-shot called like Goblin Ambush or something.
What ambush you say?
Oh, what?
Do
Let me see
you?
if I can find
I mean, you guys are the ones ambushing. I was thinking about giving the boars a free round. I'm surprised, but I'm like, no, they're fucking boars, dude. They're fucking boars. They're not stealthy, bro.
I'm looking for it. Give me a second.
Baldur's Gate
Oh, no,
3
it's
has
just
one
called-
really good goblins fight theme. What?
It's It's called Surprise. Here, review that. See if it, I don't remember what it sounds like, but I remember it's active. It was loud and.
Good enough for me.
I will say before we get started, after this little bit here, I'm gonna have to step away and make a phone call really quick, just because it's a time-sensitive thing that came up.
Do I just do it now then?
I don't know how long it's gonna be, so.
All right. Well, this will be pretty fast. You guys are only like level CR 1/4 characters, right?
I have the CR 1/2 total.
everyone-
Goddamn, we're gonna use it.
Did everyone roll their initiative? All of the
Yes.
the Gorfs and the Garflins, Goblins, and
Are you just reading their name right now?
yes, Goblek.
Goblek!
I can't.
What's Boralek then? Boralek. I love that guy in Lord of the Rings, Boralek.
Borlick.
Bro, both of my characters at the bottom of the initiative. Let's go, baby!
Oh, so you're rolling very well.
Roll a hot, baby!
So these boars emerge out from the Dragal Peninsula's borderland underbrush. You guys all look at each other, size each other up. There's food on that cart, probably. a snort, a burst of air comes out from the floor. The goblins square up. They're just boars, guys. They're just boars.
What could they possibly do to us?
I will coin. Actually, no, I don't need to. Hey, no, I'll coin flip now. Let's see. The side I roll will get a little something. All right. I shouldn't call it. Nina, this is your flashback. Call it. Heads or tails. 2 is heads, 1 is tails.
2 is heads.
Yeah.
2 heads.
Tails over fails.
Man! Alec, you shouldn't have said shit.
Sorry.
He's just right.
To the boars. The first time. Yeah, I'll even put a little thing on it. 3. You have some underbrush, some mud, and things like that slacked on you. It's all stuck up on there. The first attack that hits you, you reduce the damage by 3. Which I guess counteracts the poison part now I think about it, but whatever.
Oh my god.
Whatever, you just inflict the poison condition on them all. Alright, let's kick this off, baby. Protagonist privilege. Dahlia's first time.
She just rolled so fucking good.
She did it, yeah.
They're so
Protagonist
far.
Yeah, it's crazy.
High power?
So maybe have like a bow, like a short bow or something, or like a sling, if you want.
Ooh.
Like,
You know what? She's gonna wait. She's gonna hold her action. I guess it's 10 feet, isn't it? So they have to come within. Yeah, you know what? She's protecting the
cargo.
The cargo. So she'll wait here, and if any of them get within distance, she's going to make a swipe at them. But she'll wait.
Roger that. Like. Alright, goblin on the cart. I don't know who this is.
I don't know who anyone is.
Fred Goblin. Fred Goblin.
Yeah.
Problem.
Yeah, Goblin.
Problem.
Let's see.
Goblin.
Goblin.
I'm gonna hold my action, short
Okay.
bow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot whenever somebody else also shoots.
Very goblin energy, let's go! Let's go!
We all do that and then no one shoots. We're like, wait, shit!
Have that.
Yeah, no one fucking shoots. Okay.
That'd be pretty funny. That was my turn.
Okay, so you hold your turn. You hold your action to shoot when someone else shoots. Alright, Goblek.
Goblek will fucking and scramble over into the cart.
You guys can fit under the cart, by the way. The goblins can fit under the cart, the boars can't.
Nah, he's climbing onto the cart. That's where the biggin is. He's scrambling over the wall of it. His green tushy pops out from his loincloth for a second.
Ew.
He rights himself, and oh god, oh that's right, they are so far out. Hold on, Shortbow is
8320, I believe. So, yeah, you guys are 80.
Oh, yeah,
80. Yeah. This like whole thing is like 100. Basically 100.
And Goblik will fire at the take down the biggin.
All right, take down the biggin.
And he screams as loud as he can. He's terrified of violence, but he's going to do it anyway.
This is into Backyard's backstory too, apparently. All right, so take a shot. 13 barely hits.
Barely hits. Ooh.
Oh, and then the goblin. All right, both of them hit. Both of them hit. I will make a con save for both of them. DC 10. But roll me the poison damage anyways.
6 plus 2.
Oh, he fell. He's poisoned.
My boy.
He's poisoned for a minute.
1d4.
Let's see. What's the poison?
Which side am I trying to root for here?
Yes.
Yes.
Understandable. Have a good evening, everybody.
Is it
Yeah,
a
that's
D4?
folks.
You guys should be able to like hit the button on the short bow as well. That also rolls a damage.
Right, I just wanted to add the poison.
Oh, the poison, yeah.
What is the poison? A D4?
A D4. Ooh, that's good damage. I've been looking for this poison flask icon, right? I could have swore there was one. I just smoked. Oh, wait, there's. Okay, so the first one has -3 damage mitigation, but that's his only time of it.
Yep.
That means that you still rolled good damage. So that is 8, and then 9, so 17 damage right at the start. That's pretty good for a bunch of goblins.
Hell yeah. And then he hits the deck, and I'll bonus action fire as a goblin.
He goes prone. All right. So that is Goblik's turn, and Gobled by extension. It is this boar's turn. This is Bored. This is Fred. Fred Boar. Fred the Boar.
Red boar.
Fred Boar.
The most powerful of the boar.
Friend Boar. Not Friend Boar. Dinner Boar.
Yeah. Eating good.
Here.
That's
Back
how
on the menu, boys.
D4.
Oh, you're